I'm Sai, I'm a meditation teacher. I specialise in working with executives, founders, and ambitious professionals. And today I'm reading through section 1.2 of the Performance Meditation Handbook. So let's crack on. The Lexicon of Elite Execution, Neurobiology 101. So before we need to go any further, we need to agree on something. We're not talking about wellness here. No chakras, no journaling prompts, no gratitude. We're talking about your brain as what it actually is, a biological machine. And if you want to upgrade it, you need to understand the hardware first. And here's the cheat sheet. The hardware. Your prefrontal cortex is the part of your brain that you're paying for. It handles decision making, working memory, impulse control, strategic thinking. When you're in a high stakes negotiation or building out a 5-year model at midnight, it's the PFC, the prefrontal cortex, that's doing the heavy lifting. Then there's your amygdala, its ancient paranoid roommate. It's a threat detection system built for running from predators. But the problem is it can't distinguish between a lion and a difficult board meeting. When it fires, it actively suppresses the PFC. You don't get to access your best thinking when your amygdala is in charge. Those two structures talk to the nervous system in real time. The sympathetic nervous system is the accelerator. It's what floods you with cortisol and adrenaline the moment the amygdala sends an alert. It's really useful in short bursts, but catastrophic as a default setting. The parasympathetic nervous system is the brake. Rest and digest. It lowers your heart rate, kills the cortisol tap, and brings the prefrontal cortex back online. Elite performers aren't calmer people by accident. They've learned to hit the brake on demand. And for the software, so neuroplasticity is why any of this matters at all. So your brain physically rewires itself based on what you do repeatedly. If you train anxiety and you build a denser architecture for anxiety, train focus and you thicken the neural pathways of attention. This isn't a metaphor, it's structural biology. The default mode network is what hijacks your brain when you're not actively focused. Rumination, catastrophizing, replaying that conversation from 3 days ago. That's the default mode network doing laps. And for most high performers, it's chronically overactive. Its opposite is a task positive network. And when you're completely absorbed in a problem, that's the task positive network running the show. Here's the key thing. The brain can't run both simultaneously. Train the task positive network and you're crowding out the DMN by design. Two more terms worth knowing. One, attention residue, is the cognitive hangover from context switching. So you jump from a tense call straight into a strategy doc, but part of your bandwidth is still stuck on the call. You're physically not all there. And then secondly, cognitive decoupling. This is a trained skill that fixes that. It's the ability to observe a thought, recognize it as temporary data, and sever your attention from it so you can actually get back to work. That's the full system, and once you know how it works, you stop being a passive victim of your own biology, and you become the one operating it.